For every crime, there's a victim. For every victim, there's Crime Line. For more than 10 years now, 13 News and you have helped Crime Line bring thousands of suspects to justice. Crime Line, because you can make a difference. Watch the Greater Hampton Roads Crime Line Telethon, Saturday night, April 13th at 8 o'clock, right here on WVEC TV. Crime Line on 13 News, working in the spirit of Hampton Roads.
So, Hanes is having a clearance sale. What are they, crazy? I've been a great seller for years. Now they want to get rid of me. They're just giving me away for a fraction of what I used to sell for. Me and thousands of other pieces like me. Why is Hanes willing to sell me for so much less than I'm worth?
Through 9 p.m. Wednesday, Hanes is holding our annual clearance sale with savings up to 75% off all the great brand names. Bad news for our furniture is good news for you.
I'm Lieutenant Governor Don Beyer. There's nothing more important than your family's health. And that's why WVEC and Centera Health System have joined together to present Family Health Project, a series of programs and messages geared to keep you informed about the latest advances in healthcare. You can watch for these programs on WVEC or borrow taped copies of these Emmy Award-winning programs from your local library. Good information is your best tool to staying healthy. And that's what the Family Health Project is all about.
Start this season in the comfort and security of a new Jimmy. And to make you feel even more secure, you'll receive 6 months worth of quality Exxon gasoline with its most advanced clean engine formula ever. Just buy or lease any new Jimmy before April 28th, and when you top it off with 6 months worth of Exxon gasoline, you'll agree this is the event of the season. But hurry, because like all seasons, this offer must end. See your Southeastern Virginia GMC dealer today.
Welcome back this Tuesday morning. It is 14 minutes before 6 o'clock, 41 degrees on both sides of Hampton Roads. Here's some stories making news this morning. As the investigation into the Unabomber's attacks stretched across the country, the tiny wilderness cabin of suspect Theodore Kaczynski yielded more clues. Oklahoma City bombing suspects Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols get their first hearing today in Denver. And Japanese officials tighten security in preparation for President Clinton's visit there next week. In business news, the nation's largest companies are more productive. Fortune magazine says America's biggest firms enjoyed a 13% gain in profits last year, and they did it with roughly the same number of workers. General Motors remains number one on the Fortune 500, followed by Ford Motor Company, Exxon, Walmart stores, and AT&T. If you're looking for a new job, we'll be focusing on salaries, but you shouldn't overlook the other benefits. Steve Young has more.
Johnson & Johnson employees work out in the company gym, on the company tab. LL Bean workers can take a hike with pay to field test equipment. They can also earn insurance discounts by attending weight loss classes. And at Forbes magazine, the boss will give you a $1,500 bonus for not making any medical claims.
Employers are using benefits for a lot of different reasons that they probably didn't use them 4 years ago, to attract quality employees, to keep quality employees. To have kind of a one-up on the competition, to be more on the leading edge.
That's because salaries are on the trailing edge. From 1990 to 1995, real earnings actually fell 1.5% in the United States. So many companies are beefing up their benefits to take up the slack. A study by Hewitt Associates found 85% of U.S. companies now help pay for child care, up from 64% in 1990, while the number of companies helping with elder care has more than doubled in the past 5 years. Most companies pay 80% of health care costs and offer a mind-boggling array of choices, from your own doctor to managed care to wellness programs.
With all these choices, there's an onus on the corporations now to provide meaningful data for employees to make informed decisions.
Doing your homework on retirement plans can pay off. Beware of companies that don't let you customize 401k investments. But do look for generous employer matching contributions. Some companies will more than double what you put in. And once you're fully vested, it'll be your money. Steve Young, CNN Financial News, New York.
And taking a look at the stock market, the Dow Jones plunged more than 88 points yesterday. The market will open this morning at 5,594.37. Volume on the New York Stock Exchange totaled more than 411 million shares. That's a check of the stock news, the business news, and the headline news.
And the weather news.
And the weather news.
And the weather news, yeah. You're going to want to take that umbrella this morning, but the following are the closing figures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the New York Stock Exchange.
And Landon Rice will be right along with the traffic information, all that and more coming up next.
Stay with us.
Would you stay up 24 hours to beat cancer? It's a challenge cancer survivors and patients understand. For them, each new day is a triumph, every mundane task an accomplishment, and simple pleasures a cause to rejoice. Because they're beating the odds. Help them out. Just round up a team of 10 to 15 people for the 4th annual Relay for Life to benefit the American Cancer Society. Call now for details. Relay for Life, sponsored in part by WVEC. In the
Your car carries your most precious possessions, so it needs to be reliable and safe. Casey used cars and trucks are some of the safest on the road with our 66-point independent inspection. Casey is proud to put our name on every vehicle we sell because we know the used car or truck we send your family home in is good quality, dependable transportation at a fair price. You just can't get better value than an independently inspected used car or truck or a more reputable dealer than Casey. For used cars, Casey is the only name you need to know.
This is in Tidewater. It's been 15 great years, but now it's over. Waterbed Collections lease has been terminated. We're forced to close our store at this location. Everything must go. Beds, mattresses, dressers, comforters, mirrors, lamps, everything must go. Wall-to-wall savings up to 70%. Yes, sacrifice prices up to 70% off. But hurry, at these prices, even our incredible selection won't last. Come in now. Waterbed Collection across from Military Circle Mall is closing. It's over.
This Metro Traffic Report is brought to you by Levin's Brass Beds of Virginia.
There's still a company in Virginia handcrafting the finest brass and iron beds available in the world today. Only Levin's Brass Beds of Virginia builds heirlooms just the way our forefathers did. That's why people from around the country, from around the world, are proud to display our surprisingly affordable old Virginia craftsmanship at their homes. Levin's Brass Beds of Virginia. Come in and see what makes our phone ring from 10,000 miles away.
Welcome back. It is 5:51. If you're going out today, you're going to want to take that umbrella. Let's take a look at the current conditions. We have light rain on both the south side and the peninsula. It's 41 degrees. Humidity, of course, is 100%. Winds are out of the northeast at 14. The pressure is steady. For this morning, we will continue with the light rain, but it will taper to a drizzle. It'll be cloudy and quite chilly this morning. Winds will be variable, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperature will be around 40, and the temps are only going to raise up to about 49 today, and we'll keep cloudy skies. But the rain will end probably before lunch.
Well, that's good news.
That's good news. I know everybody's sick of this bone-chilling kind of weather.
I think so. Do you like big band music?
Yeah? Big band music?
Sure. So this is where you say yes.
Benny Goodman, right?
Jimmy Dorsey Orchestra is coming to town on April the 21st to benefit Peninsula Reads Literacy Council.
Oh, yeah?
Tickets are only $15. 2 shows Sunday at 3 and 6 p.m. on the 21st.
Will they let you dance in the aisle, maybe?
I think maybe they just might do that.
Oh, good. Then I'll go.
Give them a Peninsula Reads a call and get your tickets. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll have the day's top news stories.
Plus, I'll have a sneak peek of the weekend weather, and the Red Cross will be raffling off a beautiful quilt that will help people in need.
And Eric Schwartz will be along in the next half hour to answer all of your legal questions.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Hampton Roads. When 13 News anchor Jim Kincaid offered autographed copies of his book, Teo, to anyone giving $50 or more to their favorite charities, give you did. More than $30,000 were raised to help many needy causes, ranging from the American Red Cross and Make-A-Wish Foundation to the parents of newborn quadruplets. Your individual gift has grown into a mountain of care and love. Thanks to you, it's working in the spirit of Hampton Roads.
The time will come when you need to call an attorney. When that time comes, the law office of Martin Garfinkel wants to be there for you. So if you've been hurt or injured in an accident and need to know your legal rights or have someone fight for the settlement you deserve, call the law office of Martin Garfinkel. They will provide a free consultation and come to your home or hospital. For the personal attention you deserve, remember the name, the law office of Martin Garfinkel, just a phone call away.
On her way to work, Jennifer Franklin discovered 92.9 WFOG for light favorites and less talk. Today's Fog, a perfect blend from artists like Barbara, Whitney, Neil, and Elton. Continuous light favorites, less talk, 92.9 WFOG. Try 92.9 WFOG.
I loved you.
For one weekend only, Broadway comes to the Harrison Opera House with Virginia Opera's Carousel, the Rodgers and Hammerstein favorite, April 11th through 14th only. Memorable music, imaginative dancing, the ultimate romantic story at affordable prices. Call Virginia Opera today, 623-1223, and you'll never walk alone.
Here are the facts. This year, more Americans are watching Nightline with Ted Koppel.
Would this march have happened without Louis Farrakhan?
More than any other late-night television program. Why? Because it's the only late-night program worth talking about in the morning.
Does Mr. Olson have a capacity to speak in his own behalf, or do you have to speak for him?
Nightline with Ted Koppel.
Mr. Cochran, let's talk about those gloves for a minute. Is there life outside our solar system?
The #1 late-night program. Weeknights here on ABC.
Good morning, one and all. Thanks for being with us. I'm John Miller.
And I'm Karen Jones, sitting in for Rhonda Bentley. Today is Tuesday, April the 9th.
We're going to tell you lots going on in the world and bring you up to date on the Unabomber case, and also Timothy McVeigh goes to court for the first time. Tell you all about that and more. But first, a little soggy outside.
Oh, once again, it is soggy. You're going to need an umbrella or a rain hat this morning because the rain is coming down. Let's take a look at those current conditions. We have mostly cloudy skies, 41 on the south side, 42 on the peninsula. Humidity is 96%. Winds are out of the northeast at 10. The pressure is steady, and we do have rain off and on all around the area. This morning it will be cloudy and really quite chilly. Once again, it will be bone chilling. The rain will taper to a drizzle probably around 10 a.m. Winds will be variable, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperature will be around 40 degrees this morning. Now, it's only going to heat up to about 49 degrees this afternoon, but the rain will go right away probably around 10 a.m. and then just cloudy skies for the rest of the day.
Let's find out if the rain is having any effect on the morning commute. Layla Rice has that story. Morning, Layla.
Good morning, John. We've gotten some problems this morning, as you well know, on 264. Right and center lanes are blocked eastbound around Brambleton with a police situation. Also, the on-ramp from Brambleton to 264 is causing some problems. Motorists traveling this morning away from downtown Norfolk toward the interchange will find delays near Brambleton Avenue. So far, no backup at any of the tunnels, and interstates are accident-free despite the rain. Layla Rice, 13 News, Metro Traffic.